I'm staying here. I'm here. If I wanted to leave Houston, go somewhere else, I could have. I think just me being here is what I want to do. I think it's the best opportunity for me.
I think it's pretty cool that these guys want to continue their college experience at the University of Houston, right? They don't want it to be over in a couple of months, and they have the right to be able to get another year. I think it's pretty cool that these guys want to continue their college experience at the University of Houston, right? They don't want it to be over in a couple of months, and they have the right to be able to get another year. And so I respect that. And I not only do I respect that decision, I support that decision. Guys that want the opportunity to be able to develop as young men, develop as students, get their degrees, exhaust their eligibility with a degree is something that I pride myself in, and we have an awful lot of work to do here at the University of Houston when it comes to that. This helps us do that. This gets us a little bit better when it comes to do that. So, tonight as well.
Are you planning for King to be your starting quarterback next season?
I have no reason to think that wouldn't be the case. I mean that's you need. I mentioned this a minute ago. You need more than one quarterback on your team. So I've got to get him ready to be our starting quarterback. I got to get Clayton ready to be our starting quarterback. I got to get the other slappy one that's the third team guy ready to play. We're going to recruit another kid that's going to come in at midterm. So we got to coach all these guys. And so, Derek's an unbelievable player. So I'm just thrilled to death that he's. I'm proud of him for what he's given the University of Houston over his entire career. I've only been a part of it for 9 months, but seeing a kid that's done absolutely everything that anybody's ever asked him to do over the course of his whole college career, I mean, that's a special young man. And, he deserves the right to remain in college for another year. I mean, I think who wouldn't want – it wasn't college like the best time for everybody.
Somebody might get in his ear to try to draw him away?
Yeah. There is. I mean, that's there's you don't. I mean, he's a special player, and there's a lot of coaches out there that cheat, So I mean, he's going to be up here in a minute. You guys ask him questions and everything, but all indications are he's not going in the transfer portal. So if he's not in the transfer portal, it's kind of against NCAA rules and regulations to be pursuing that, so to speak. So I got no reason to believe that. I've never got the impression that Derek is leading me astray in anything over the last 9 months. He's a wonderful kid. He's a Houstonian. He's a Houston Cougar. He chose to come to this school, and I think he's very proud of being here and wants to continue to develop and make the University of Houston football program as good as it possibly can be. At the end of the day, I think everybody understands my stance on this because I've been saying the same thing over and over and over again for 9 months, that we need to get older and we need to develop, and redshirting is not a dirty word. And so that's been my stance since the day I got here. And, I've identified a little bit of a problem that exists here, and I'm going to do everything I can to fix it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you all.
This decision I made was probably the hardest I've made so far in my life. I think it wasn't a decision that I just woke up in one day and wanted to do. It wasn't just me making the decision. Me and my family, Coach Hogerson, a lot of people got involved with it, and I think it was the decision best for my future and my college experience. So that's the reason I made it.
Derek, can you?
I'm staying here. I'm here. If I wanted to leave Houston, go somewhere else, I could have. I think just me being here is what I want to do. I think it's the best opportunity for me. So I don't think anybody will reach out to me, even if they do. They should know I'm staying here. It's a lot of reports going on. It's a lot of fake news, as they say. I think words might have got twisted up. He never said that. I can assure you he never said that. The news coming out, like I said, it's a lot of stuff going around now. Everybody can assume anything they want to assume, but I'm here. A lot of thinking went into it. Like Coach Hogan just said, Friday morning, came up here. He called me. I came up here. We talked just about the game for 30 minutes. We talked about the game for 30 minutes. And then everything was on the table after that. We talked about all my options and everything was on the table. And it wasn't like he talked to me about it, asked me a question about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm all in. It was Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday. Even waking up Monday, I still wasn't sure. But at the end of the day, like I said, I talked to my family. My family, Coach Ogerson, they met, and we all think it's the best opportunity.
How would you describe your